What's up? It's Tice, and in this video, I'm going to go over exactly how my client Amir went from $3,000 a month with phone flipping all the way to $8,000 profit our first month working together. So in this video, he's going to break down exactly what he does to get his phones, exactly what he does to sell his phones. So if you're a struggling phone flipper and you're not making $8,000 a month, watch this video because he's going to go over exactly how he did it. Okay, so what was your situation like before actually joining the program?
I was doing okay, but I wasn't really where I wanted to be. Like I was making probably like 3 or 4K a month, and I was running Facebook ads, but they weren't good. Like I was running picture advertisement. My cost per lead was still really high, and I got good leads every now and then, but it wasn't anything that really felt scalable pretty much. So it was all right, but it just wasn't what I really wanted.
Okay, so you were already phone flipping, making what did you say, 3, 4K a month?
Yeah.
Okay, and the problem was getting the phones?
Yeah, and just getting good leads, getting more leads. Um, I wasn't getting a lot of leads, and the ones that I did get from my paid marketing were shitty. So I wasn't really, I wasn't really rocking with that.
Yeah. Okay, got it. All right, and I mean, if you had any, what was your biggest fear or sort of like hesitation before actually joining up the program?
Just how much it costed, like, because I was like, because no one wants to invest that much and it not be worth it. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
And this is my first like mentorship sort of thing. I never invested in myself to this degree ever. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's something that I don't even think anybody in my family really does. Even when I said it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hop in this course. They're like, whoa, that's a lot of money. You should not. I was like, I'm gonna do it. So, and
yeah.
it's paid me back in full for
Got
sure, for sure.
it.
So you feel me? It's not too bad, but definitely just you want it to be a good investment because I think at the time I was probably working with like a little over $5,000, and
Mhm,
um again I didn't want to be throwing money down the drain. So that was really it. I just wanted it to be a worthwhile investment. So
mhm. So
but
you're,
you remember though, our call was kind of like when I did it, I was
yeah,
like, dude, I was like, fuck it, you feel me?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It didn't take too long, so you could kind of tell what kind of person I am. So
No, yeah, you were ready to take action.
yeah,
So that's good. So your biggest fear was sort of it not working out. Is
yeah,
that your biggest fear, like it not actually working?
yeah. You don't want it to be one of those things where you pay and then there's no results. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? 'Cause,
no, 100%.
hey, I know a lot of people, especially nowadays in like the course selling era, like they just kind of get duped out of their money and with no results. You know what I'm saying? Can't get in touch with a person that's supposed to be mentoring them, and all they have
Yeah,
is this shitty course. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I didn't want it to be one of those, but like I said, it the investment has paid me back in full for sure. So I ain't really,
got it. So when did we actually start working together? Do you remember or no?
bro. Probably like
Was it a month or 2 months or how long has it been?
it might be like a little over a month. It hasn't been forever though. Like
Yeah, I don't.
it's been a
Yeah,
little over a month. If it's not right at a month, probably a little bit over.
I can actually check.
Hell yeah, hell
March
yeah.
12th. March 12th is when you first hopped on.
March 12th. So we've been working so about a month and a half, pretty
Yeah,
much.
about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this first full month, April. So April's the first full month we've worked together, start to finish. And we haven't finished the month yet. It's still the 27th. We still got a couple of days, but we'll forget it. But what results have you gotten this month? How much did you make this month?
So so currently all expenses included with marketing, gas, shipping supplies, and everything. I'm at $8,147 profit. And we still got 4 days left in the month. So
Oh God.
the month has been pretty good to me. The month has been pretty good to me to say the least, for sure. It's been
Yeah, bro. Insane. Yeah, I mean, you've been killing it. So yeah, so first full month, I mean it's not the end. You could probably get to 8,500, maybe 9K. But
yeah. We'll have to see.
yeah, first full month, 8K in profit, which is crazy. But let me ask you this. That's my alarm. But let me ask you this: what in the program helped you the most? Like, what made the biggest impact for your business?
The marketing for sure. Because again, you probably, well, I mean, if the people here watch your other videos at all, you've like shown like little screenshots of what my ads used to look like and what they look like now. Like, I think my ad spend still, I'm at like $1.50 a lead, and again, I've gotten like 450, 500 messages. I'm paying $1 for them, so just you can just do the numbers. If I close half of these people, I'm in insane profit range already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've closed a good bit of these people. I told you already. The people that I don't close are like the people who want $800 for their iPhone 7 Plus. Like I don't really have a chance with those people. But as far as like sane individuals, for the most part, I close them and I make 50 to $100 profit. And it's a lot of people that have been texting me. So fixing the marketing has been huge for my business. Just building a brand. Like even when I meet people, they'll come up to me. Um, well, when I do buy their phone, they'll be like, "Yeah, man, like you're everywhere. Like I always see you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like shit,
Yeah, it's just getting
that's
eyeballs,
good.
bro.
You feel me? That's
Getting
good
eyeballs.
that
Yeah.
I got the people I buy from are like, man, I see you everywhere. So yeah, definitely just building a brand around being a iPhone buyer pretty much and having good marketing behind that is
Mhm.
pivotal to say the least.
Okay, so the marketing is what helped you the most, you think? It's just that's made the biggest impact?
Yeah, marketing and also because I didn't know how much of a skill negotiation was. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
so
that's a big I
yeah,
remember we were talking about that when you
hell yeah,
finally watched the
hell yeah.
videos and you got that down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop too much sauce on here, but you feel me? But negotiation is definitely something you could work on. It's something you could practice, knowing what you can leverage, time, situation, just how the conversation's going, what you can leverage to get yourself a good deal. You know what I'm saying? Leave the door open for certain prices to walk through. So negotiation is definitely a skill that I had to get better at, and I've gotten way better since I got way more leads to work with. So it's been
Yeah,
smooth to say the least. Good negotiation tactics and good marketing have made me a good bit of money for sure.
crazy, bro. All
Yeah.
right, and let me ask you this. Let's take a little deep dive into like the way you do things, or the way that I do things that you now do. What? So you're a phone flipper that made $8,000 profit this month. What is your whole entire process like from just getting the phones to selling the phones? Like, what exactly do you do?
So again, I
Because
run
you don't have to go super in detail, but like, what's your process like?
Yeah, so I mean, I run again the bulk of my business for April, for April has been paid marketing and a little bit of marketplace outreach when it makes sense. I have a deal bot that kind of scans marketplace, and when those once in a lifetime steals come around, I see them, and I don't really have to work too hard for them. I actually around tomorrow morning, I'm meeting somebody to pick up a finance 16 Pro Max, 15 Pro Max, and 15 Pro, and all three of them are gonna net me $400 profit, and that was a marketplace thing. You feel me? So marketplace has some steals, but it's not enough. You can't just buy on marketplace and sell on marketplace because those deals, your business depends on the market. You can't really do nothing with that. But so again, Facebook Marketplace, I have a deal bot that scans good deals, and then paid advertisement. I got a lot of good leads, and when I get those phones, I inspect them and make sure I offer a price where I make some money, and then I ship them out to direct buyers. Um, and sometimes I might do because direct buyers deduct a lot on like little minor scratches and nicks. Um, so when it makes sense, I might just sell locally or on eBay. I try to stay away from eBay too much because the fees are kind of wicked. But yeah, when it makes sense, I sell on eBay. But for the most part, when I get them in, they get going within the next day or two. So
They're gone within the next day or two to direct buyers or
the yeah, direct buyers, hell yeah,
do you sell on Facebook at all? Any?
barely,
Barely.
barely.
Okay. So mainly just direct buyers and then a little bit of Facebook, a little bit of eBay when it makes sense for like the
Yeah,
right phone.
like I recently sold on Marketplace. I had an iPhone 14 that I kind of paid high on. I paid $200 for it, and it had a service battery. I know my
Yeah.
direct buyers would be low on that, but I listed it locally on Facebook and still finessed $280 out of it. So yeah,
Solid.
somebody needed a phone, so just testing my market a little bit. They felt like they got a good deal, so more power to
Yeah.
them. more.
So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But how many phones did you get this month? How many phones in total did you get this actual whole month?
Right now I'm at 82.
82 phones.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're really averaging like about $100 profit a phone.
pretty much. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, really just because I mean, because we talked about it before how I was doing a lot of bad quality phones, but
Yeah,
I just again I prioritize quality over quantity. I wanted to make sure that I was getting phones where, and a lot of the phones that I did get that netted me $100 profit were higher end models, and you know what I'm saying, I was patient for them. It wasn't a matter of if somebody said, yo, I got three iPhone 11s. They all don't power on. What can you do for me? Just because I haven't bought a phone all day to buy them. Like, I wouldn't buy them. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So I would, again, I would wait. I would be patient. I would make sure that I'm controlling what I can control, doing my marketplace posts, my marketing, my little bit of flyers here and there. You know what I'm saying? Just controlling what I can control. And when quality leads came around, I was prepared to close them and make some good money. You feel me? So it was cool.
perfect. Yeah, that's what we went over when we hopped on a call. I mean, to anybody who was in that position that you were in, like just give a little bit of backstory of the position that you were in, and then just how you actually went about solving that, how we went about actually tackling that, and
Yeah.
obviously resulted to you making a lot of money this month.
Yeah, so I mean, it normally happens where you feel like you're not getting good quality leads and you feel like you just kind of want to buy anything. But again, control what you can control. Like for me, when I first started running paid marketing and I was getting a lot of leads, I wasn't used to having that much volume, and I was just kind of buying anything that people sent my way. So a motherfucker would go to the storage unit, find what they can find, come to me and ask for some quick cash. And you know what I'm saying? Me who had didn't really know what I was doing, I'll be like, okay, I'll do $5 for this one, $5 for this one. Those phones are still sitting here. Like I haven't moved them. That's a waste of time.
Yeah,
You want to be buying quality stock. And again, and this is actually a nugget that I'll drop because it's from a book that I read. But like, you want to target your ideal customer. You know what I'm saying? I want quality people with quality phones, and I
yeah,
want to get quick cash to those individuals. I don't really want to work with people that are gonna like haggle me for the price, bring me all this away stock and want top dollar for it. You feel what I'm saying? So build your business to target a customer. I built my business now to the point where it's like I want to target people who have quality stock. If they have an iPhone 13 and it's cracked on the back, that's cool. I'll buy that. You got an iPhone 14 cracked front and back, that's cool. I'll buy that. But the plethora of 10s, 11s that don't power on and that you had since you were in middle school, I'm not buying that. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So target your ideal customer. Just because you're getting a lot of volume, like all volume isn't good volume, especially in
Oh,
this
yeah,
game.
of
You get
course.
what I'm saying? So definitely target your ideal customer. You don't have to buy
Yeah,
everything. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because as you guys can see, as far as me, like I bought 82 phones and I bought 82 quality phones and it's made me some good money. The DOAs don't really help me that much in this scenario. So target a quality customer. You know what I'm saying? You want to do business with quality people. So you feel me? You can make the most money. And those people come back and they refer you to more quality people. So
yeah.
yeah, so
Oh yeah,
it's
that was definitely a big game changer because I remember we hopped on a call and that's what we went over. But you were just buying phones just to buy phones. You know what I'm saying? Like you were just buying phones just because you had a phone to buy, like $5 or $3 or whatever, just
yeah,
because there was. So
yeah,
that that
yeah.
definitely that definitely made a big difference when you started only accepting your ideal person that you wanted to actually buy phones from, and only accepting like a minimum like a $50 profit or a certain condition of phone and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
Um, but okay, so that's some good advice for people who were in your position or maybe are in your position. But do you have any last things you want to say to maybe somebody who's just starting out?
Um, if there's anything I could say to somebody who's just starting out, if I could say anything to anybody just starting out, especially, and I feel like this is kind of like a life lesson period, but learn from the people that are doing better than you. And at the end of the day, like every valuable skill that you're gonna learn, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fall. So like worst case scenario for me, like if this didn't work out and I spent all this money, like you gotta have a little bit of dog in you to get back on your feet. But if things work out, like hey, things worked out pretty well for me. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like don't be scared to learn to invest in learning from people that are doing better than you. You know what I'm saying? And with a little bit of focus and drive to it, bro. Like, cause 8K is really like the low end. You feel me? I still have a lot of stuff planned. I already talked to you about it, like
Yeah.
about what like the plans going forward. But you feel me? Like all it takes is a little bit of focus, a little bit of drive, be an active learner, and bro, you could be doing some big numbers too. You feel me? But you gotta be a learner. You gotta be a learner. You gotta have some dog to you for sure. You feel me?
Sounds good, bro. So as you can see, my client Amir is doing really good. That's our first full month working together. He went from making 3K a month with phone flipping. We fixed his marketing and everything, and then he went to $8,000 profit in a month. So if you do want help with this and you want me to help you out with phone flipping, you could book a call with me using the first link in the description, and I'll just help you out exactly like I did with Amir. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. And if you need help, you could book that call using the first link in the description.